Okay, let's get started. So today, thank you very much for taking your time.
Of course.
Thank you. And today I like to ask about your experience of self-study. Because now you're in Canada as a university student, but I think you had an experience of struggling with English learning before.
Yeah.
So today I like to ask you some questions. The first is, in the first place, when did you start to study English?
Yeah, so I started learning English when I was 7 or 8 years old.
7 or 8? Oh, that's so early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I speaking too fast? I think I am.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I couldn't catch what you're saying, I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So 7 or 8 years old, that's when I started learning English. I started to go to an English conversation school in Japan.
In Japan, I see. Did you choose yourself? Did you choose a school yourself, or your parents asked you?
Yeah, my parents made me to go there.
I see. Were you motivated at the time?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I don't remember because I was a child, but I didn't like to try new things. I was so introverted.
Yeah.
So I don't think I enjoyed at first.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest.
Wow. So when did you start to have fun at the school, English conversation school?
I don't really remember.
Okay.
But my teachers were so nice, and I got along with them. So I think that's the biggest reason why I enjoyed English.
I see.
Yeah.
Teachers are always important.
Environment is so important.
I see. So how was your level at the time when you entered the English conversation school?
I had no idea what English was.
Oh.
Because I just started learning when I was a child.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand Japanese, I guess, because I was such a small child.
Yeah.
But so at first I was just doing what others were doing, and then see my teacher's reaction.
Yeah.
How they react to what I did, and gradually I learned, okay, this is wrong and this is right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're learning
so,
like that little by little. So what kind of class did you take? All English
kind of class?
Or Japanese teachers explain to you?
They were both Japanese and American teachers.
Yeah.
But basically, I had all English classes.
Oh, all English. Wow, great.
Yeah, we were not allowed to talk Japanese.
Oh, really? Is there any penalty if you speak Japanese in the class?
Some teachers will do.
Oh, what kind of penalty is it?
So if we speak good English, we get points. But if we speak Japanese, they remove points.
So there's no punishment. Okay.
Yeah.
Only plus point or minus point.
But it was not like a real punishment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
To motivate students. Yeah.
Says, through your experience of self-study, now what is the most effective way of improving your English skill?
It depends on the person, of course, but I would say learning by ears is really important and effective for me. So I hear English by ears and I repeat what I heard.
Yeah.
Like what I hear, and so that my mouth gradually remembers the pronunciation, like it gets used to it. And then once I remember the phrase or word, I applied those words or phrases to my own sentences.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important to make my own English sentences.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I think that was the most effective way.
So you think learning by ears is important, but for doing that, so what kind of content do we have to choose?
I think the content should be something you enjoy and you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise you're not gonna motivate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can choose your favorite movies or songs, TV shows or anything.
I see.
As long as you enjoy,
I got it. What was your favorite contents?
I love Friends, the TV show.
Friends.
And iCarly. Friends and iCarly were my favorites of all time.
I see. So we're talking about the contents for studying English. What about lengths? I think 2 hours movie is too long for English beginner. So is there any recommendation about the lengths of the content that people have to choose?
as much as you don't get tired of it.
Oh, I see. Totally depends on the person.
Yeah. But like, I would say you can start with short ones.
Yeah.
Maybe even 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's enough, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then you can gradually like extend the length of the content.
I see. Is there any recommendation of website of English
Website?
Content? Yeah.
I like Curious George.
Oh, what the? I never heard of it. What?
Curious George.
Is it a name of the website?
No, it's cartoon. お皿のジョージ.
Ah!
Yeah, I love Curious George.
お皿のジョージ. What's the name again? Sorry, in English.
Curious George.
Curious?
Curious.
Oh, interesting. Not monkey.
Not monk. Yeah, I love Curious George. He's my favorite character.
Yeah. Do you still love him?
Yeah. On YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, I follow YouTube.
Oh, is it a YouTube channel?
George, yeah, like official Curious George channel.
Yeah,
and they post like episodes.
Yeah. Is it short?
And
short movies?
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes per episode.
Okay.
I guess.
That's good.
And then and the English is so easy. So I think it's good for beginners. It's not too difficult.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Is it made for kids?
I'm watching it.
Oh, sorry.
Is it made of
for kids? Kids content?
I think so. Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
I got it. That's why they use easy English.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion, what do you recommend for studying, especially for people who stay in Japan and want to improve their English skill?
So, I think, first of all, to touch English as much as possible.
Yeah, that's very important.
Even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. To touch English is really important. And then the easiest way to touch English, I would say, is to talk to yourself in English.
Oh, yeah. Everyone does it, right?
I think it's really effective. Even if just a word, or even if just a phrase, one sentence, it's really effective, I guess. Yeah, and also maybe you can master one content rather than trying many things. I think focusing on one video or one song on TV show is really important.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
You just focus on one content.
Yeah, rather than trying new things.
What about English textbook?
I've never used one of those English textbooks materials. I don't think it's necessary. I would say, like, it depends on which skill of English you want to improve. If you want to improve your writing or reading, maybe you could use one of those English textbooks. If you want to if you want to improve your speaking or listening, I don't think it's necessary.
I see.
Yeah.
But you know, in Japanese education, especially English class, we always use textbook, right?
Yeah, which I didn't enjoy.
Yeah. Me too.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. But you mean people have to graduate from study with textbook?
Yeah. I mean, if you use textbooks, it's gonna be really study.
Yeah.
And some people don't enjoy it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be textbooks.
So for having fun and learning useful English phrases, maybe we have to focus on contents like movie or drama.
Yeah, I think so.
That's great advice. Thank you. Can I ask you one more question? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, of course.
You say to talk English yourself is one good way to study English. But for a beginner, I think it's totally difficult to make phrases. If you cannot make your own phrases in terms of vocabulary, how can we make?
Yeah, so before trying to make your own sentences, I think it's important to remember particular phrase or sentence.
Yeah.
For example, let's say I love friends, and then there are so many iconic lines, iconic phrases, and then I pick one of those phrases and then repeat the phrase until I remember. Yeah, so that my mouth gets used to it, gets used to the pronunciation, and then we can pronounce smooth, naturally. And then once you got used to the phrase, you can change one part of the sentence or phrase and apply to your own sentences.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can make original phrase like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Thank you very much for taking your time today.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you. So today's theme is how to manage motivation for English learning. So first is, through your experience of English study, have you ever felt less motivated or lost your motivation for English?
Yes, I have absolutely have the experience. So I got really low motivation when I was 18.
18.
Yeah, because my parents told me that they can't afford to study abroad.
Oh, really? When you're 18?
Yeah, when I was maybe around 18 or 19, around there.
High school student.
Because back then I believed that to be able to speak English, you have to study abroad, no matter what. So I was extremely sad. And I feel like, oh, my future is crashed. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I think back then I had the lowest motivation.
Yeah, I see. But after your parents disagree with your dream, that is going abroad, did you change your mind to improve your English skill?
Yeah. Actually, so there is this Japanese man who speaks English really well. So yeah, I asked him, where did you study abroad?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I've never been abroad.
Oh,
even
great.
As a trip. Yeah. I was so shocked. Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
How did you? I was like, how did you learn English? And how did that? Why? Is that even possible? I was like that, and he told me everything.
How to study
everything
English,
he did.
How to acquire new skills.
Right. And what he did is basically thinking in English all the time.
Oh, I see. Speaking yourself in English. Is it 独り言英語 in Japanese?
Yes. And apparently that helped a lot. So it might sound difficult at first because if you are new to learning English, you have no idea.
Right.
Oh, maybe did I talk too much?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to know your episode more.
Okay. So what I did at first is I tried to say every single thing that I see in English. For example, bird, sky. It doesn't have to be the complete sentence.
Yeah.
Just a word like water or. Then eventually you will be able to make sentence. And then I realized, maybe study abroad is not the essential. Maybe it's easier if you do that. But even if you don't do that, you can still master English. Yeah. So
finally you noticed that.
Yeah. So I'm really glad to meet him.
So after that, have there been times you lost your motivation?
Actually, not really.
Really? That's great.
No, really. Yeah. I've always loved studying English, and I think that's the key. If you love something, so easy to keep doing it. So,
right.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I always love speaking English, learning English. I'm still learning English every day. Yeah.
Wow. How do you study English now? How do you touch English daily?
Now, I work for a Chinese company and I don't speak Chinese at all.
Okay.
So, to communicate with Chinese, first of all, there are so many Chinese people. Then I don't speak Chinese, so the only way for me to communicate with those Chinese people is to speak English.
Okay.
I use English every day at work, and so English is not our first language.
Yeah.
So I have to use very like a clear expression. If you are Japanese, even if the English is kind of broken, I think you can read in between lines like a Japanese culture, and we can do that if we both parties are Japanese. But if you're talking to someone from different country, it's not the case. So so that's how I always use English.
Oh, I see. Especially at work, it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah. Like there's a specific words and that I have to remember. So
I see. So you say you don't often feel less motivated for English, but I think in general there's so many people who are struggling and maintaining motivation.
Yeah. I know a lot of people experience that feeling like having low motivation. And yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
Sorry. I didn't get the question yet.
Okay. Sorry.
What is the best motivational way way for English? How can we maintain motivation?
Okay. So I think the key is to find something that you can enjoy. I think it's the greatest way.
Yeah.
Like for me, I love talking to people. So what I do is to put me into a situation where I can speak English.
I see. Except for work, how do you make a chance to communicate in English?
My coworkers, there are so many foreigners, like 50% are foreigners. So I have to speak English no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if I don't want to, I still have to communicate with them.
You don't want to.
Yeah. But other than that, I try to have small conversation whenever when I have small time or break time. I try to have a small conversation with them.
I see. How about for people who have no environment like that? So you work in a company where some people work in Japanese company. They're only people at the environment. So those people, what kind of way do you recommend?
Talking to yourself in English is one of the greatest ways to use English. And also, if you want to talk to someone, if you want to talk to someone, you can join international event. Meetup.
Have you ever joined that kind of event before?
I have. I joined an international party as a student, but I am not really extroverted. I'm a very introverted person, so I didn't really like that. But however, oh my god, it's a bad example.
No.
But if you don't like party, there are so many kinds of events out there. Like if you don't like those party things, you can do like yoga or going on a hiking. There's so many event out there. Right? So I'm pretty sure that you can find the one fits you.
I see. That's very good idea. If people have hobby, they can find good event for that. So next is last question. To avoid setback in learning English, what mindset should people have, especially English beginner?
Mindset.
Because learning is quite long, right?
So I think it's important to accept the fact that learning a language takes time. It's not something that you can achieve in a day. So even if you feel like you are making zero progress, that's what I find. It's a normal thing. You have to take baby step. I think you're trying to learn a new language. That's a wonderful thing. So you don't have to feel guilty about making little progress. That's totally fine. So even if you feel like you don't improve at all, don't have to be upset about it.
I see.
I think that's the important mindset when it comes to learning English.
So just keep studying with high motivation is important.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. That's
Thank you
all.
very much.
Okay.
Alright, let's get started. So, from now, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. Okay. So, first one. If you won the lottery and could get 1 million yen.
1 million.
How would you use that money?
Oh, it's amazing if I get such amount of money. But maybe I want to travel around.
Travel around the world, not in Japan.
But maybe I think I need more money than that.
But 100 million is enough, right? Because it's 1億.
But I want to travel around the world.
First class?
Maybe first class. And I want to enjoy some local food. In each event. So maybe I need a lot of money.
Maybe South Asian country it doesn't cost a lot, but maybe in Europe or America, everything will be very expensive.
That's true.
Okay, that's interesting. So maybe in my case, I will get apartment in Japan.
Do you have any preference for that?
Maybe in Turkey? But is it enough? What do you think? 100 million is not enough for getting real estate in Turkey.
I don't think so. It's not enough.
I have to earn more money. So, second question. What the best decision you've ever made in your life?
In my life.
Yeah, best decision or like biggest decision.
Maybe in my case, like the big decision for me is to go to study abroad.
Oh,
in
study
Norway.
abroad.
Yeah.
When you were, when was it? When you were high school student?
No, it's the university student.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were around 20?
Yeah, around 20. And due to the pandemic, it's kind of difficult to go to study abroad in that time. So it's the big decision. Yeah, but I learned a lot of things.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so I feel like it's the right decision for me.
What kind of thing did you get through the experience? Because I think not everyone can go abroad.
Yeah, like I mean, if I live there, like I can find like any like difference.
Oh, difference.
Yeah, from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, like lifestyle, and values. Yeah, and these kind of experiences are so valuable, and maybe I cannot get.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, stay in Japan.
Oh, I see. What the value? What the way of thinking or yourself lies the most?
Most?
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to answer because, you know, there are many things. But if I give you like some example, behavior of children in public space, it's kind of
different. Oh, I have no idea.
I feel like Norwegian people more like how can I say it's kind of friendly. For example, like if small children make noises, like people around them. Yeah. It's more like smiling.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nobody got angry.
Yeah, that's true. And like small children like don't hesitate to sing songs in the train.
Wow. In the train.
Yeah. And
we
people
can
also enjoy. Yeah.
Oh,
it's the
culture.
I feel like it's the big difference.
The Japanese people have to respect. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh, me. Oh, I forgot to answer myself. Best decision, maybe quit company. Yeah, because after I graduated from university, I went to IT company and I used to work in the marketing department. But I quit there for 8 months.
Oh, it's the big decision.
Yeah, but I could quit the company. That's why now I can enjoy conversation with you right now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I could start out my own school. Yeah, this is big decision for me. Yeah,
cool.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay, last one. Next is the last one. Oh, can you get close to me more? Alright, thank you. Okay, last question. If you're told that you have only 100 days left,
100 days?
Yeah. What would you do during the 100 days?
Oh, maybe it's a short.
Yeah, it's kind of short.
To do something.
Yeah.
I want to travel like some countries, some countries. And also I want to see my friends. That's all like for me to do.
During the time.
Yeah, such a limited time.
Yeah. Which country would you like to go before you die?
That's difficult to answer.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii. You can go there soon.
And I want to stay there peacefully.
Oh yeah. In Hawaii, the mood is a little bit different.
Yeah, it's so different. I stay there, and go to the sea, reading books or something.
So you just enjoy life by traveling or spending time as usual.
Yeah.
100 days.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for asking me. 100 days is not too long, but not too short. Right? It's a little bit difficult. But maybe in my case, I like to meet people I like. Yeah, of course. And we have only 100 days, right? So maybe I feel like I can do anything. Yeah, so
That's true.
I'm gonna use all of my money.
That's important.
Yeah. there's no meaning to save money there.
Yeah, that's true. You cannot use after that.
Yeah, maybe for traveling or I don't know, experiencing some luxury thing. Thank you. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Alright, let's get started. Thank you very much for taking your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So today I'd like to ask you some questions. Now you work in global IT company, right?
Yes.
And maybe you have to communicate with member all the time in English.
Yes.
But except for work, how do you touch English daily?
Okay, that's a good question. Recently I am listening to a podcast every day when I take transportation to go to work or to go home.
Okay.
It's called Frenzy Lazy.
Frenzy Lazy.
Yeah, Frenzy Lazy. It's girls are talking about like love or like life, work. That's kind of I am interested to listening. Yeah, so I'm doing that every day. And also I love to listening to EDM songs.
EDM, I loved it too. Really? Do you like it? I didn't know that you love EDM.
I like that the best. Also Jonas Blue. Yeah, these two people are like who I love.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Is there any English lyrics? In my image, EDM just the music, no lyrics.
Oh, right. Yeah, they are DJs, so they don't, sing a songs. So,
I got
yeah, they are, collaborating with artists and making music, so.
Oh, I see. That's nice.
How about you? Who do you like?
Actually, honestly, I don't know about artists so much. I just listen. Yeah, I just listen EDM every morning.
Yeah, vibes are really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Next is, if you have English study routine, could you tell me about that? Do you have any routine?
Routines. Okay. So, as I told you, I am listening to podcast every day.
Yeah, that's a part of routine.
Also, I like to, talk to foreigners through SNS.
Oh, through SNS? How do you connect with foreigners?
Actually, like I have a lot of friends on Instagram from foreign countries, and they are asking me like where to go in Tokyo, like what should I do, like where to eat, like this kind of question I have a lot. So yeah, I'm responding to them, and also I am asking like where to go in the foreign country, like exchange information like that.
I see. Have you never met those people in real? Only direct message?
I think no, most of them no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but since I have a lot of free days, planning to meet actually.
Nice. That's so nice.
Yeah, excited.
I like to know about your recommendation about the way of studying English, and especially for people who are always busy because of work or family events.
Oh,
yeah, is there any recommendation?
Yeah. So maybe like since I'm also working.
Yeah.
I know how you guys feel, like very busy, but like I need to continue studying English.
Yeah.
So what I started recently is that actually again listening podcast while I'm taking a transportation.
Yeah.
It's a good way because you can, use the time to take transportation as also like studying English as well. Yeah. So maybe like this is the best way, I guess, to not studying though, like you can hear and improve your listening skills. And sometimes you can stop podcast and think like your opinion and think in your head and like what I think about this podcast.
Oh, that's very interesting way.
I sometimes do at home though, like I stop the podcast. For example, these girls, Frenzy Lazy, are talking about love, right?
Love. Wow.
Love.
That's a good topic. We'll have to discuss about it later.
Yeah. And like I stopped them and then like what do I think? What is my opinion for them? You know, and then like I speak out my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I'm having a conversation with them.
Oh, I see. Ask a question yourself and answer to that.
Yeah. Or like if they are talking about like what do you think about cheating, for example.
Oh yeah.
And then they are talking about cheating, and I stopped listening to a podcast, and then like what I think about this opinion about these girls are talking about, you know. Yeah, that's something what I'm doing.
Oh, this is very good training.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, what do you think about cheating? Where is the borderline?
Borderline.
Yeah.
Question.
Everyone has different opinions, so.
I think I am very open for like not open for cheating though. Like I'm not. I don't really care, but like you know, once my boyfriend, I don't have any boyfriend right now though.
Okay.
Like special feelings so hard, starting to have special feelings, and you know, holding and kissing. Like this is a borderline.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's that's the point we have to give up.
Yeah, you how about you?
Almost same. So only just hanging out is okay. So if I have a friend, if he hang out with female friends, there's no problem. But once he start to like her, that's maybe the point. Yeah, we have to break up.
Definitely. Yeah, super agree with you.
Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Many people think making a habit of English study is not that easy. So how can we make it a part of our daily life?
Yeah, that's also a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, some people ask me like that.
So, like, whatever you do for studying English, I think you need to like to do that, or you need to feel excited to do that every day.
Yeah.
Like, for example, as I told you, like, I am always, like, enjoying listening to Frenzy Lazy's podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to their next episode. Like, I
really? Are you excited so much?
Yeah. Like, I'm always feel excited to listen to their story. So, what I want to say here is that I want you guys to feel excited to do that every day. Like, I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my god, I need to do that today. I need to do that. I didn't do that, like, in a negative way, but like, exciting way. Think about that. Also, like, if you think continuing things every day which make you feel a little stressful, maybe like you can start from small steps.
Yeah, small step. Like 5 minutes per day.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want to say.
Oh, really? Sorry, I said that first.
No, like 5 minutes is just okay. If you keep doing the 5 minutes every day, that means like a lot.
I see. In your case, now, how long do you touch English in a day? Average time?
I use English like every day at work, so...
Yeah. Oh, right. It's totally difficult to count the length of the time you use English.
At work, I use like almost like 5 hours or so.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah, having communication in English, so yeah.
At work, did you have a chance to communicate in Japanese with someone?
Yeah. You know, my colleagues, they all like super fluent in Japanese.
Yeah. Fluent in Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Smart.
Yeah, so like I can, you know, both speak English and also Japanese.
I got it. That's very good environment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
Let's start.
Yeah, so today's theme for our conversation is failure experience of English. So do you have some episode?
Yeah, I have a lot. But yeah, one thing, I learned so much was that I went to the concert and I was sitting on the seat and a woman asked to me that like, would you mind sitting next to me? And I said yes. So the mind means like 気にする in English, and I say yes. So it means like don't sit here. Yeah. So it was a huge mistake. Like a woman was so like seemed so confused. Yeah. So I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean no, not at all. Yeah, but that was my big mistake. But I learned after that. Yeah, if somebody asked me like, "Do you mind?" Then like I try to, say no. Yeah. Do you have any experience?
Oh, thank you for asking me. Yeah, in my case, so to your case, like grammar mistakes. Yeah, when I was a university student, I was talking with one of exchange student in my university. He was American guy, and I asked him, "Did you eat ramen in Japan?" He said, "Yes, that was so good." And he asked me, "Do you often eat ramen?" I say, "I don't like. I don't often eat it because I don't like it." And he say like, "Oh really? Don't you like ramen?" And I say, "Yes, I don't like ramen." So I'm saying opposite thing, right?
Yeah.
I should have said like no.
Yes, no things. It's so like confusing for us. Yeah, especially Japanese.
Yeah.
Like we say like always yes, we don't mind, But like in English, like yes is yes, no is no, right? Yeah. So it's so hard. Yeah, sometimes like when I speak to somebody in Japanese, and right after that, like somebody like the English speaker asked to me like something, and then I say like yes or nothing. Yeah, that's so difficult for me. Yeah.
Right.
Still, yeah.
Actually, English is more like straightforward, but we always we used to speak in Japanese. That's why we always answer like a sense of Japanese.
Right. Yeah. So like when I was in university, like my native speaker friend,
Okay.
native speaker, friend said to me that English is like rhythm. And the tempo is different from like Japanese speaking. Like sometimes like when they ask a specific question, like which color do you like? And then we say, sometimes like I like to wear like black shirt. So but I like white too or something like that. And also aizuchi, it's so different. Yeah. But like in English we have to say red. Blue. Yeah. Only like one word works for English speakers. Yeah, so it's different too.
Right. It's totally different.
Yeah, and in the business field, we kind of like talk about the business stuff. We have to say answer quickly. Or like if you cannot answer right now, then like we have to say the honest thing, like we cannot answer now. So can I say tomorrow or can I think till tomorrow or something like that? But like Japanese, like we try to consider like right now with that kind of people. And like we kind of let people wait a little bit. どうしましょう。そうですね。And we kind of correct every opinion. Yeah, but I feel the most important thing, like we have to decide by ourselves. Yeah, so it's kind of different. Yeah, the culture is different.
So is there a difference of communication style between English and Japanese?
I think so.
I
That's why like a lot of grammars and a lot of like words are so different. Like mine, we don't really say 気にしますか? Like mine, we don't really use mine. Yeah. More like may I, can I? Culture. Yeah. But like we have like mind, like do you mind? Blah blah blah. Like in English. Yeah. So it's different. It's different. Yeah.
Which do you feel more comfortable about? I mean, communication style, English and Japanese.
Yeah, like sometimes like in Japanese, like we say a lot of things, like so
Too much.
sometimes we cannot see the answer. The conversation is kind of big, and and that's it. And the end, we don't really understand what we got from the meaning. Yeah, in that case, maybe like English style is more like for me. Sometimes I need the answer quickly. Yeah. Yeah, but like normal conversation, I like Japanese style. Yeah, there's a great aesthetic in Japanese literature too. Yeah, I like Japanese as a language. Yeah, but the conversation style, like English, is more obvious.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. But you work as a movie director, so I think you work with English speaker and Japanese. You work with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, what kind of communication style do you have?
Yeah. So like I usually speak in English, like with crew members. Yeah, so I communicate in English, and I think sometimes my English is not like enough to explain the concept of the films or like how we shoot. But my friends are so kind, like to grasp my intention in the conversation. So I was so glad that I could meet that kind of friends, and also like there are a lot of like Japanese actors and actresses communicating with me in Japanese.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes like I got confused.
Yeah.
Like I speak to them like in English.
You speak to Japanese in English.
Yeah. So like they were, I don't understand. Yeah, and I was like, I'm sorry. And one episode, I was so crazy. But so I need to say cue, like I need to cue the action. I say to the Japanese actress, "ike," because like I usually say go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you translate directly.
Yeah. The actress was so like laughing so hard.
Did she laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's energy. Yeah, but yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, I don't understand what I thought.
You're like very passionate.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. She started to walk. Yeah, but yeah, she was so laughing, and we sometimes have happened to that kind of like strange like situation.
It's funny if so.
Yeah. It's the bilingual things. I think a lot of bilingual friends experience the similar things. Sometimes
While talking confused.
yeah. Sometimes like speak Taiwanese, like speak Japanese, speak English. Some of my friends facing that kind of like difficulties.
Other bilingual friends around you?
Yeah. Like sometimes bilingual friends cannot like finish their conversation in one language. Yeah.